This box is so heavy, I can't even lift it with one arm. This is the new Kylie Cosmetics foundation. Let's do the giant reveal. Oh my God. It's a box within a box, people. Power Plush Long Wear Foundation. It's a thing of beauty. Also, really heavy. This is really quite gorgeous, I'm not gonna lie.
It's like you're reading us a children's book.
Bam! The thing that is striking me about this foundation is that they're positioning it as a long wear foundation, 40 shades, but also the fact that it's not too satin and not too matte. It's the perfect in-between. We've seen a lot of these foundations come onto the market where we have what we call a natural finish, and no one really wants to define what that means. I'm also appreciating the fact that we do have a great little foundation brush. This foundation brush takes me to the original Shiseido foundation brushes. Sorry, this brush isn't clean. I'm seeing this homage to these really, really easy to use Japanese kind of style brushes. I don't think that this is made in Japan, but it is soft and it is gonna do what this brush did so well, which is allow you to push your product in really nicely and neatly. This being smaller allows for more precision, but I'm excited that there's a brush. Back to the box. Okay. So we got 8 shades. They look super yellow. We have a mixing plate and we have a setting spray with a matte finish. All right, let's take these out. Let's get this on skin. That was an effort. Whew. So honestly, this little pamphlet is gonna tell me a lot. I know I live in the top 2 rows. Always go neutral when in doubt. We're gonna go with 4N first. Bam. I love how this is clear so you guys can see me through this. This movement is gonna tell me a lot about the texture I can expect as I start to play the game with myself and starting to really understand what I can expect here in terms of the performance. It looks very creamy, almost like gel-like is what it's giving. These don't look super, super neutral. Also, being clear, it's gonna help me better identify if this is gonna match my skin. This 3N is gonna be a little too light for me. I'm gonna go with the 4N. If you go direct to brush, you're gonna miss half of the experience of understanding the interactions of this foundation. Notice even how this is laying down and how it's spreading across my skin. The fact that I have a zit is like a godsend today because I can really immediately test the coverage. I do like how it's absorbing. That's gonna be a super, super fast dry time for me. When I use the brush, it's a lot easier to manage that spread. It looks thick, but it doesn't feel that thick. My forehead is a little bit darker because I do have a little bit of a tan. So I could bump up the color on my forehead, but I'd rather try and look more uniform across the whole face. My first impressions are it's giving matte. Like completely. I definitely think it has alcohol or volatile materials in it to help with that instant dry down. And I'm definitely getting a lot of silicone polymers, which are gonna help give that long wear finish. Overall, it's a medium coverage. It's certainly buildable. Is this something that I would be reaching for every single day? Not my typical style. I love radiance, I love glow, but it's not uncomfortable. This is a first impression. If you want a new long wear, almost dancing on the line between medium to full coverage foundation in your assortment at a $36 price point, it's gonna be pretty hard pressed to beat this. The real question is, am I gonna get that really solid 12 hours out of it? The choice is yours. Are you ready to enter the world of Kylie Jenner Cosmetics again? All for you to decide.